So basically, let me give you a good example of what's happening in Liberty City. I obviously have to be very careful about filming because a lot of people that live, at least in this part of town, or in general, don't like to be videoed, taped. They don't like to appear before a camera. For the record, I have a right to video anyone I want in public, but I try to be respectful. So this is the dysfunctional city of Miami. And basically what's happening in the Liberty City area of city of Miami is that most of Liberty City, and you saw the public housing of Liberty Square, most of it is being redeveloped. And so the question is, this is a good example. This is an apartment building. It's right here in front of me right now. This is Northwest 8th Street and 61st Avenue. And this apartment building right in front of me pretty much got remodeled, which is good. It's good because there was a lot of old buildings. This is a park next to this apartment building. The question is, okay, it's remodeled, it's awesome, it's great, but does this mean that the rent prices are going to go up high? Now, the city of Miami has made a lot of business deals with a lot of developers. So Liberty Square, which is which a lot of it is in the city of Miami. It basically is in the city of Miami. It's a public housing. It's public housing. That's what it is. So everything's gonna be brand new. You saw it. The old building, the old houses, the old structures, that's all gonna be demolished, and you saw the new one, the new condos. So it's all great, but does this mean now that it's gonna be more money? Is it going to be a lot more? Is it gonna be like $1,500, $1,600 a month for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, or $1,900 for a 2-2, which is way too much money? And for the people that live in this area, Liberty City, they can't afford to pay for that. So if that's the case, and that's going to be like that, are they going to, where did everybody that used to live in those homes move to? Where did they go to? Did they move to another part of town here in the city of Miami, like another part of Liberty City, or did they go down south all the way down to Florida City? Like the people that live here. I mean, it's all remodeled. So the people that used to live here before, if the rent prices went up, if the owner of this apartment building raised the rent, okay, some of the people that used to live here, boom, they're out of here. Where did they go to? Obviously, yeah, you got people living there. So obviously you got people that are working people. And they can probably go ahead and pay for the apartment, for the unit. Now, another question is this Section 8? Chances are a lot of the apartments that are in this part of town, Liberty City, is Section 8 housing. Because you have to think, it's got to be, you have to think it's probably Section 8. And Liberty Square will probably be Section 8. And that's how they're able to pay and live there. All right. So this is the reason I'm doing, this is the reason why I'm doing Dysfunctional City of Miami documentary. And I'm putting an emphasis in this documentary on how badly Liberty City has been mistreated for all these years. And most of the political figures, you had Hardiman. This is a lot on Hardiman. A lot of this is on Hardiman. City of Miami Commissioner. Look at the tall, ugly grass here. And look at this building. This is called Local Union 1652. Now, the owner of this building should have been cited. Should have been given a warning. Told, hey, listen, you got to clean up the graffiti. And you got to cut the grass on the side of this road. And pick up the illegal dumping. Now, obviously, if he doesn't do it, then the city of Miami needs to come. Code enforcement for solid waste needs to come, boom, pick it up. Or cite the owner of the building. But again, hey, listen, this falls on the owner of this building, the graffiti. But then when you have the illegal dumping, yes, the owner has to take responsibility for that. He's responsible. But cold enforcement, solid waste, cold enforcement needs to pick, needs to call in solid waste department, a dump truck to come pick up this. That's it. So the way it works is, let's say I'm the code enforcement officer for solid waste code enforcement, and I see this. Okay, I go and I tell the City of Miami Department of Solid Waste to come and pick this up, clean all this up. Public Works. It's all under Public Works. This falls under the code, Public Works, Department of Public Works, the director of Public Works. Hold on a minute. We got a Miami. All right. So, Director of Public Works directs Solid Waste Department Director. Boom, and you got Solid Waste Cold Enforcement. Boom. Solid Waste Department needs to come pick up this garbage. That's how it works. It's so easy. The grass. Public Works Department. Boom, needs to come and cut the grass. The residents of this city, they pay with the property taxes. Tax dollars. Okay? Simple. Tax dollars. Where's the tax dollars going? Where's the code enforcement to enforce that this grass is cut? Where's Public Works Department, Maintenance Department? The Department of Public Works, there's a part of it that goes and cuts this grass. Yeah. Where's the tax dollars? Why isn't the grass being cut? The trash being picked up? The graffiti being cleaned up at this building? This is an eyesore. So, you see Liberty Square? All of this, this is what I was talking about. Redeveloped. It's gonna be redeveloped. So this is an example of an apartment building. By the way, you see right here, graffiti. The graffiti. This is the graffiti here. This building is going to be redeveloped as well. How much is the rent going to go up on this thing? What's up, guys? This is an apartment building that's being redeveloped, redone. You could tell. Just look at it. Apple Management is the one that's running that. I guess they're the ones that are redoing the entire apartment, or they own it, or they're anyways. So let's say, for example, the rent for I guess that's a 2-2 used to be, before it was redeveloped, used to be, to lease an apartment monthly would be, let's say, $1,000 a month. So does this mean now, since it's going to be redone, boom, 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 it's going to go and be now $1,500, $1,600? And where are the people that used to be living there? Where are they now? By the way, look at the graffiti. And I'm thinking that eventually this will be torn down. This is what Liberty City's heading towards. All these businesses, all these little old buildings, old structures will all be torn down and redeveloped. The developers are taking over this town. They bought off the City of Miami political figures and Miami-Dade County political figures. So yeah, Liberty City is completely going to be redeveloped. All this is going to be torn down. Another graffiti of the woke. You see that? Whoa. See that? Graffiti. All this will be torn down. That's in the planning stages for sure. All these buildings are all going to be torn down. Look at the graffiti. Right here. More of Liberty Square. I doubt anyone's living here now in these buildings. A lot of the people have left. Just a few. Look, you got one that's living here. This used to be one of the most dangerous zones in the entire city of Miami and in America. It still is. I mean, this is drug infested. Crime, violent crime infested. This is one of the most dangerous areas in the entire country. This is Liberty Square, one of the biggest housing projects, public housing projects in the entire country. This is all going to be torn down. It's Liberty City. All right, I had a hard time saying the word. This is 62nd Street and 14th Avenue. Yeah, so the word is gentrification. That's what it is. Everything pretty much, you see this, by the way, it's another word for redevelopment, brand new. Look at the tall ugly grass. This is an empty lot. It's been fenced in. An abandoned property. You see all the trash, all the litter on the sidewalk here? Yeah. But look at this. This is a word, graffiti word. Check this out. I've been seeing a lot of this in different parts of Liberty City, north side of Miami. Look, check this out right here. Look. It's either woke. They got the tagger, graffiti tagger has the same handwriting. Look at this. Look at all this freaking graffiti. Look at all this graffiti here. It's an abandoned building. So it looks like it's more than likely a graffiti tagger. He's going around writing woke or that other word. Look at it again. You can see it from here. Yeah. It's woke or this word that you see there. Anyways, this is dysfunctional city of Miami. It's getting dark. It's for October 6, 2021.